the 22D of Danny Nicolaides.
Some Maxim chassis powered by Barnyard Racing Engines, the Pritchett Twine and Net Wrap, Shad's Electric, Finish Line Chiropractic, J&J Collision Center, D&J Truck Repair, car number 22D. On his outside, then the 55 from Waverly, Nebraska, it's an Eagle chassis powered by RJ Racing Engine, the Weirs Motorsports, Carpetland, Duros Dent Works, Weirs Insurance, Lovegrove Homes, car number 55 of Doug Lovegrove.
Row number 3 to the inside out of Eagle, Nebraska, the J&J Chassis and Speedway Motors Racing Engine. The 12 of Tyler Drucke to his outside, the 19 of Tad Holloman.
Max Roseland out of Carter Lake, Iowa, the 84. Shaylee Bade in the 03. Let's go racing.
Gunnar Pike's going to take the early race lead over Gene Ackland into turn number 1. Ackland working a slightly lower line.
Holloman gets it up on the bike, keeps it on all 4 wheels. Looks like we might have caution down in corner number 2. He's going to try to make it to the infield. Gunnar Pike leads lap number 1. Gene Ackland, Tyler Drucke, Dan Nicolaides, Shaylee Bade, Max Roseland, and Doug Lovegrove.
Gunnar Pike's going to hold the field out of turn number 2. Battle for second. Gene Ackland's got it. Tyler Drucke wants it. Drucke working to the inside. He'll slide up, close the door, and Ackland, he's not clear. They make contact. Ackland up the racetrack. Drucke's going to have the spot. Gene Ackland back to third. Here comes Shaylee Bade.
Shaylee Bade looking low on Ackland as they come off corner number 2. Ackland gets the momentum off the high side. He'll retake the 3rd spot, but out front, the 25G of Gunnar Pike. He's followed by Tyler Drucke, Gene Ackland, Shaylee Bade, and the 22D of Dan Nicolaides.
16.8 last time by for Gunnar Pike. He's the fastest car out there. Second place, Tyler Drucke was second fastest with a 16.9. We'll see as Tyler Drucke's got an entire lap to get that 12 up and rolling. If he's able to cut into Gunnar Pike's time. No, Pike got faster and Drucke got slower.
2 laps to go in this one. Passing points will be in play after all the heat races are completed. Finishing positions and passing points, top 14 will qualify for our A main event. So the final time down the backstretch, car number 25G, Gunnar Pike, Tyler Drucke, Gene Ackland, Shaylee Bade now takes a look to the inside.
Shaylee Bade taking a look underneath Gene Ackland. She'll dive to the inside, slide up the racetrack as Gunnar Pike wins. Tyler Drucke second. Shaylee Bade takes the 3rd spot. Gene Ackland in 4th. Danny Nicolaides 5th. Then it's Roseland and Lovegrove as you round out heat race number 1 of 4 for your RaceSaver 305s.
Before we get going to green, down here with Jack Dover. Jack, been fighting quite a few mechanical bugs tonight. Do you think the 53 team's got it just about figured out?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've had a struggle year all year, and hopefully we can finish the season out strong here. And we just had and think.
And the green flag flies. We are racing.
Alex Davenport, Adam Gullion into turn number 1. Tim Fricke out of turn number 1 out of turn number 2 with the race lead. Gullion in the 2nd spot. Nate Weiler in 3rd.
Tim Fricke, your leader, car number 25T. Ryan Kitchen rides in that 2nd spot. Good battle for 3rd. Lee Ghost Jr. takes the spot from Dusty Ballinger. Those guys, regular competitors up at the Houston Speedway on Sunday night racing action up there. Legos has been running strong, touring the lower Midwest the last few weeks, but it's still Tim Fricke out front, car number 25T. Challenge now Ghost moves around Kitchen for the runner-up spot. Dusty Ballinger's 4th. I'm sorry.
Tim Fricke holding on to that race lead. Lee Ghost, then Ryan Kitchen.
Dusty Ballinger, Chase Weiler, Nick Bryan, Andrew Sullivan, and Steve Hurst.
Two laps left to go for the 25T. Tim Fricke. Ghost closing in on him. 3/10 faster last time by. You could see that gap is closing for the battle for the race lead.
Fricke slides just a bit high off corner number 4. Here comes Ghost. White flag flies, final lap. Tim Fricke, first night in the 25T. Here comes Ghost up the inside.
Yeah, Fricky bobbled a little bit there in the middle of turns 1 and 2. The front end broke loose on him.
He's pretty tight on corner exit, and he's going to leave that bottom open for Ghost. Here they come. It's going to be Fricky hanging on for the win. Lee Ghost Jr. is second. Ryan Kitchen is third. Dusty Ballinger, Nate Weiler, Nick Bryan, Andrew Sullivan, and Steve Hurst. Once again, competing for finishing position points and passing points. Top 14 in combined finishing and passing points will qualify directly into tonight's A main event. Everybody else heading for a B feature. 8 cars, 6 laps the distance. 3:05, heat race number 3. Larry White looks him over. Horton's on the gas. Green flag flies, and let's go racing. Horton leads him down the backstretch. Dvorak in the second spot. Snyder is third. Jason Danley with a big move up to fourth. Stu Snyder now taking a look to the inside of Dvorak as they hit into turn number 3. He'll look low. Stays down on the inside. They'll race wheel to wheel down the front stretch, and Dvorak holds him off. What a gaggle going on at the back of the pack. Are we on the inside or are we on the outside, or where are we? Top 4 positions unchanged. Bailey Ballinger, Alex Davenport, Ty Ledger, and Chase Weiler. Stu Snyder still working on Dvorak for that runner-up spot, and Dvorak continues to hold him off. 2 laps to go. Good battle now for that 5th spot. Bailey Ballinger, Alex Davenport. White flag flies for Brandon Horton, Mitchell Dvorak, Stu Snyder, and Jason Danley. Davenport takes a look to the outside. Ballinger holds him off with 1 to go. So here he comes through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Your winner from Omaha, Nebraska, car number 1B, Brandon Horton. Mitchell Dvorak in the 99 is second. Stu Snyder is third. Jason Danley fourth. Bailey Ballinger, Ty Ledger, Chase Weiler, and Alex Davenport rounding out the field. Pace car is pulling off. 4th and final heat race about to get underway for the 305 Sprint Cars. It's a great field of cars, 32 on hand. Maybe some surprises in the heat race action thus far. John Webster and Logan Damagala bringing him down to the green flag. And let's go racing. John Webster leads him down the backstretch. Damagala rides in that second spot. Chad Cook is third. Cole Vanderheiden being challenged now by Derek Krall. They're battling for the 4th spot. To complete lap number 1, Webster is your leader.
Vanderheiden all over the back bumper of Chad Cook, trying to get that 3rd spot away. Krall took a look to the inside of the exit of turn 2, but wasn't able to make the car stick. Vanderheiden holds on to 4th, but Krall's back there again.
Webster still your leader. Cook riding in that 2nd spot. Actually, Damagala in the 2nd spot. Cook is 3rd. Now Boston makes a move. Boston up and into the 4th spot. No, that's not Boston, that's Krall.
Krall getting that spot away from Cole Vanderheiden.
They both got black and gray on the wings.
Krall now on the move, starting to reel in Chad Cook. 2 laps left to go in your 3rd and final RaceSaver Sprint Car Heat Race. 4th and final RaceSaver Sprint Car Heat Race.
2 laps to go. Now the white flag flies for John Webster. Damagala, first trip to the bigger track, riding in that 2nd spot. Good battle for 3rd. Now Krall takes a look inside. Can't make the pass on Cook. So the checkered flag is out. Your winner Out of North Platte, Nebraska, car number 9, John Webster. Finishing second. Out of Brandon, South Dakota, that's Logan Damagala. Derek Krall finishes third. Now, Chad Cook finishes third. Derek Krall finishes fourth. Cole Vanderheiden, Brett Klabundy, Mike Boston, and Cole Cloud.
Top 3 moving on. In this one, top 3 in the next one. And then again, we'll do our Midwest Classic Stock Car Association A feature. Green flag is back out. Krall, Nicolite, and Brian. That's your top 3. Big move to the outside for Mike Boston. Boston trying to take over that third and final transfer. Derek Krall, Kryptonite Derek Krall with a big race lead. 3-car battle at the start-finish line.
No.
Oh, Nick Bryant sails it into one, almost loses it. He's going to fall out of the transfer spot. Danny Nicolite and Mike Boston now. 2 cars in. Boston ripping the lip on the exit of turn number 4. He's going to get a big run. He'll take the spot away from the dock. No, Nicolite battles back on the inside. Nicolite with a good grip off the corner. Nicolite gets good acceleration down the backstretch. He'll hold on to the spot, but barely, as Boston continues to work the high side.
Nicolite, Boston, second and third. Nick Bryan back in fourth. Bailey Ballinger, Ty Ledger, and Andrew Sullivan.
That battle for the for second and third, still hot and heavy. Best battle on the racetrack, as Derek Krall gets a signal of 3 laps left to go.
And they both got a spot.
They're both in the show. They're battling for which position they're going to start. Got to be careful not to make a mistake and take them both out. Nicolite now with about a 2-car length advantage on the exit of turn number 2. It is a big difference when you're running the low side versus running the high side at I-80 Speedway. You're adding a lot more track on the high side, and that groove on the high side is creeping up ever so higher. White flags out, final time for the 11 of Derek Krall.
And checkered flag will fly. Derek Krall takes the win. Looks like it's going to be Danny Nicolite hanging on to that second spot. Mike Boston, your third and final transfer. Nick Bryan, Bailey Ballinger, Ty Ledger, Andrew Sullivan, Tad Holloman, and Alex Davenport rounding out the field.
Cornhusker Classic on Friday and Saturday. You can get tickets at advancei80speedway.com. Don't wait. I have a feeling it's going to be busy next week. We got some beautiful weather in the forecast.
Pace car is off. 9 cars, top 3 will transfer. And the green flag flies. Let's go racing. Whoa! Vanderheiden loses it. Oh! Cole Cloud, with nowhere to go, gets into Vanderheiden. Vanderheiden was trying to save it.
For just $15, if you're getting yourself a new bucket of beer, it's just $18. Advantage Racing guys showing us a nice replay. Stan, what are you seeing?
Vanderheiden loses it. Looks like he's just about got it saved, and here comes Cole Cloud. Tries to dart to the inside, but didn't have any room.
Yeah, nowhere to go, and just kind of a lazy roll onto Cole Cloud's side.
And it looked like the damage really wasn't too bad, but they did take Vanderheiden's car down to the work area. So everybody back up and refired. Looks like we're going to be looking for the restart. 1 lap scored officially complete. Ackland stands on the gas. He'll lead him down into turn number 1. Nate Weiler is second. Klabundy is third. Max Roseland up around the outside gets the good run in the Backlund 84. Gene Ackland, Max Roseland now second. Nate Weiler is third. He's getting some heat from Brett Klabundy. Klabundy takes the spot down the backstretch. So it's Ackland, Roseland, Klabundy, Weiler, Lovegrove. Weiler brothers duking it out for that fourth spot. Looks like Chase takes the fourth spot now away from Nate. But they're starting to lose some track position. Nate powers his way back around the outside. Klabundy with a bobble down in 1 and 2. That allows him to catch up just a little bit. But out front, Ackland is sailing. Roseland firmly into that second spot. Klabundy is third. Chase Weiler trying to reel him in. Two laps to go for your leader. Gene Ackland from Martell, Nebraska, led this one from the drop of the green flag. Max Roseland with a good run. He's out of Carter Lake, Iowa. The Backlund Plumbing Zoom Grain car number 84. Checkered flag is out, and Gene Ackland will move into the big show along with Max Roseland and Brett Klabundy. Chase Weiler, Doug Lovegrove, Nate Weiler, and Steve Hurst rounding out the field.
Breakfast pizzas. If you haven't tried their breakfast pocket yet, oh, come on. It's perfect for being on the road. Casey's General Store, here for good. I-80 Speedway, get on your feet. Give your RaceSaver Sprint Cars a wave. This is your parade lap.
Pace car is off. 18 laps the distance. $1,000 going to tonight's winner. Mitchell Dvorak. And John Webster bring him down to the green flag. Let's go racing.
Brandon Horton in that third spot. Oh, big slide for the 25. It's going to lose a couple of spots. Drukey's going to take over fourth. Shaylee Bate up into the top 5.
Bate looking strong, pulls it up and into the 5th spot. Mitchell Dvorak out front. Brandon Horton is second. John Webster, Tyler Drukey, Shaylee Bate, Gunnar Pike, Logan Damagallo, Lee Ghost Jr., Tim Fricky, and Stu Snyder. Caution is out.
Got a
That was Mitchell Dvorak. It looks like your spinner down there in car number 99. Kind of hard to tell. So it'll be Horton starting out front. Webster and Drukey starting in row number 2. Bade and Pike in row number 3. Damagala and Ghost Jr. in row number 4. Tim Fricky and Snyder in row number 5. Jason Danley and Ryan Kitchen in row 6. Larry White looking him over as it comes slowly off corner number 4. 17 laps remain. And the green flag is out. We're back to racing action. Big move by Drukey in car number 12.
Horton seemed to slide up right in front of Drukey to close off the momentum run. The good start for Drukey. That allowed Horton to hold on to the lead.
What about the move by Gunnar Pike?
Length advantage.
Pike up and into the 3rd spot as they come off corner number 4.
Great battle for the race lead. Drucky's going to look underneath it, turn number 1. He'll stick to the low side, slide up the racetrack, exit at turn 2. Horton's got nothing for him. Tyler Drucky's your new race leader.
Drucke, your leader. Horton is second. Here comes Gunnar Pike. Stu Snyder makes a move between traffic. But out front, Drucke getting away now. Pike with a run on Horton for the runner-up spot. Good battle between Webster and Snyder for 4th and 5th.
Tyler Drucke picked up the feature win a couple of weeks back at I-80 Speedway in Columbus.
Tim Fricke off the pace, car number 25T. He'll barely make it down into the pit area.
Drucke picked up that win at the Abe Lincoln Memorial.
Pike up to second now in the 25G. Snyder giving chase down around the low side, but Pike with a big run off the top side of corner number 2.
Gunnar Pike's told me several times, feels like he's had a really good car the last month, but just no luck. He's showing how good of a car he's got. Can the luck stick?
Another guy that's been strong here in this lower Midwest tour that he's been on, that's that 17, Aligos Jr.
Slide job by Stu Snyder, took over the second spot for a moment. Crossover move back by Gunnar Pike, but Snyder's going to have it at the line with 11 laps to go. Drucke exit turn 2.
Drucke by a full straightaway over Superman Stu Snyder. Gunnar Pike now falls into the clutches of Ligos Jr. Jr. got it going on, clear up around the rim. Pike holds him off. He'll take the line. Pike takes it to the high side. Ghost will give him room as they come off corner number 2.
Pike gets a good run in the exit of turn number 2 down the backstretch, adds to his advantage over Ghost. Pike to the low side in 3 and 4. Exit of turn 4 down Bob Kaziski Boulevard. Gunnar Pike holds on to the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Stu Snyder 4/10 faster last time by than Tyler Drucke.
Drucke ran into some lap traffic there at the rear of the field. He encountered Brett Klebunny, now Max Roseland.
Stu Snyder 3/10 faster last lap.
Ghost with a big run, moves it up to the 3rd spot. So the 17 of Lee Ghost Jr. cracking the top 3. That drops Pike back to 4th. Ryan Kitchen rounding out your top 5.
Stu Snyder 1/10 faster. He's going to have to start knocking these laps down a half a second at a time if he's going to catch up to the 12 of Tyler Drucke. We'll see what Drucke's lap time is this time by as he's in clean air again. He ran an 18:09.1 last lap, 18:04.9. Stu Snyder 17.9. Still Snyder a little bit faster, but not enough.
Drucke, Snyder, Ligos Jr., Gunnar Pike, Ryan Kitchen, Jason Danley, Logan Damagala, Shaylee Bade, Brandon Horton.
Ryan Kitchen started 10th up to 5th.
Oh, Pike just about catches the wall down. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, he jumped the cushion in turn 3, almost hit the wall. Kitchen's going to try to take advantage of it. He will slide up in front of Pike. Pike crosses him over. Gunnar Pike holds on to the 4th spot, but Ryan Kitchen's looking.
Trouble down in turn number 3.
Caution is out on the speedway.
I believe that's Brandon Horton off the pace, car number 1B.
Chad Cook is the car off
Chad
the pace.
Chad Cook, 22C. Drucke, Snyder, Ghost, Pike, and Kitchen bring him around for the green flag. Tyler Drucke stands on the gas. Green flag flies, and we're back to racing action.
Good start for Drucke. Snyder and Ghost going at it. Snyder took a look to the low side.
Oh!
Wow, Snyder scrubbed off all of his speed. Tried to take a shot at Drucke. He'll go back at it, and 1 and 2. Lee Ghost got up to the second spot.
Drucke, Ghost, Snyder, Pike, Dusty Ballinger now up to the top 5. Dusty riding the bottom. Combine turning into a catfish in this one. Dusty Ballinger making up some good ground on that low side of the racetrack. He'll challenge Pike now for the 4th spot.
Drucke now 3/10 faster than Lee Ghost Jr. Pike holding off Ballinger on the exit of turn 2. Ballinger's going to go back at it in 3.
Good battle for 4th and 5th. Good battle for 5th and 6th. Jason Danley and Shaylee Bade.
Ballinger's going to take the 4th spot away from Gunnar Pike. As
Caution
the
is out.
checkered-
Caution
no,
is out.
That's the end of the race.
Oh,
Checkered
oh.
flag waves.
Okay.
Tyler Drucke, your race winner. Lee Ghost Jr., Stu Snyder, Dusty Ballinger, and Gunnar Pike, your top 5. I was too. I looked at the scoreboard and I said, well, the scoreboard's screwed up again. There's 0 laps to go.
There's another post right in front of the scoreboard.